Hello, hello, welcome to this episode of Defenders of the Vale. Man, that theme just does not get old. I fucking love it. It's Monday night, which means it's time for some DOTV. And, you know, we got the crew here. The crew has assembled. So to lead us forth, our Dungeon Master, Ricky.
I don't want to.
But you have to.
All right, everybody put yourself on the map while I find out what I'm going to kill you with. And while we're doing that, Saul, why don't you regale us with stories of yesteryear or the last episode? Saul?
I didn't realize I was still moving. Well, last time I'm pretty sure it was last time that we just finished fighting the cockatrice, and then we were trying to figure out what was going on with this loop situation. We couldn't get out of this one area that we thought was pretty close to the border of the new spooky domain that we'd entered. So we spent some time trying to figure that out. Didn't go great. I feel like we fought some mushroom people, but that might have been the time before. Whatever.
I think that was the time before.
So we did some walk around, got a little bit lost, and eventually we were like, stuff keeps coming, we're not getting anywhere. We're gonna have to take a rest, and then we can try this new strategy tomorrow. And then we took a rest, and then we woke up on a beach. And on that beach was a very lovely hill giant. Is he a hill giant? A big man. And he was very sweet. He did threaten to kill us, I guess. And he
In
warned
your
us
condition, I don't think it was much of a threat. I think it was a promise.
Well, and he warned us of some psychic octopides, octopodes. I don't know what the cerebral cephalopods.
Sure.
And we answered some riddles for him, and then he was like, "All right, you're chill," and he yeeted us over to the other side of the river. I don't know if it's a beach, if it's a river. Whatever.
Sure.
He yeeted us over to the other side, and then he disappeared. Maybe he was freed. Ooh.
I wish I could remember
but
how to
he's
do
gone
his
now.
voice.
I don't remember it either. But we sort of continued on a little bit, and then we found some loot. And then you said ominously that whatever we would do next would probably take a while, so we should start the next session, which is now. So
I don't know if I like your ominous added additions.
well,
I feel like I'm missing one player.
I thought we leveled up last time.
we did.
I gotta level up real quick then.
No, just do it at the end of the session.
Yeah, do it next session, actually.
I'm a wizard. It's gonna be really fast. It's hit points and spells.
It'd probably be easier if
Yeah,
you
no,
just
but
leveled down.
just wait, do it at the end. Wallace,
Hello.
where are you?
I don't know.
I see
Oh,
all
put
of
my
your
guy
friends.
Ba-doo, and then my little dude. Where is Dick?
Your
There he
buddy.
is. Ba-doo. Oh, there's not like a... Oh, there is. It just is weird when you put your guys down. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Is
weird.
my health bar not showing? Did I mess something up?
You've messed up a lot of things in your life.
To be
How
fair,
come I don't have health bars?
I'm not seeing most people's health bars.
I can see yours.
Yeah,
and,
everybody's theirs. Airmolian's is there. It's just he's really there. It is.
It's thick.
Oh, okay.
why is the Rob the Zombie got such a thick health bar?
Because Rob the Zombie ain't playing around.
Whichever token is right above Paige and the one next to it are the only two I don't see health bars for.
Yeah, that's the same for me, and those are me. But that's fine. Oh, there you go.
It's almost like if I learn my alphabet.
Am I doing Izzy this week? Wink.
No. David is assigned to read whatever Izzy types into the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay. He's on Izzy Watch.
So he's on Izzy Watch. Izzy's piloting himself,
Oh,
and he will type things out into this chat. And David has won the role of voice of Izzy. Because
David.
I made you do all the Izzy stuff last week.
It's
And Ryan's
what?
doing recording stuff.
You gotta read out everything that Izzy says.
All of
Get
it.
to work. Good.
Well, now we know exactly how long it takes for Lewis to go there.
Exactly. Milliseconds.
See, but this is how it's gonna backfire. Izzy says that we leveled up to level 4. Blah 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 blah. He loves Ricky's manly body.
You also
No,
forgot
you didn't
lol.
say it word for word.
Yeah, lol.
Yeah, you
Don't forget lol.
You have to do Izzy's
No,
voice
he
as well.
says that. He says this is what that Izzy says, and Izzy says that I love Ricky's manly body. So Izzy
Thanks.
loves Ricky's manly body.
Thank you, David.
That's not what the soundbite says.
All right, let me go back to Kobold Fight Plus Club and go from deadly to not quite so deadly.
There's a plus.
You guys, if you remember the very end, you kind of came up to a sandy beach. I didn't pull a map out because I was lazy and unprepared. I'm still pretty unprepared this week, but I've as far as the stuff, I want to make my own maps. But you have been traveling in the general direction, and every so often you'll find a couple skeletons kind of laying in the dust, in the sand. You have seen a few times skeletons attacking random things. It looks like...
Can I interrupt real quick?
No. What do you need?
As for finding skeletons, I'm gonna be picking up random skulls off of them and keeping them.
Okay. It looks
snack.
like somebody is leaving their skeletons behind. Like maybe they have too many skeletons, or maybe they just don't care about the skeletons. I don't know. You don't know.
You can never have too many skeletons.
Well,
disagree.
I mean,
If you're
That's
a
why I'm
necromancer,
you can only control so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at high enough level that number is like over 1,000.
Izzy's writing stuff in the sand with the bones. What are you writing? Huh? Punk.
I'm typing to Izzy right now.
Well, chat can also see Izzy. That's great.
oh yeah, if your Twitch chat can see the Roll20 chat.
But still,
yeah.
for simplicity, let's be sure to on top of that. Cat's in the chat.
There's a
In the
cat in the chat. And she's wearing a hat.
See, I haven't fixed the sound alerts yet, so I'm just going to have to go with some fancy emotes.
Hold up, guys. Oh. Izzy warns us. He says, hold up. There's movement in the sand ahead.
And then Izzy looks Aramillion right in the eyes and he says, in most country, beach bodies are buried in the sand with their hands and fingers intact. In Mexico, they only burritos.
Okay, what is... I've never heard of this Mexico before.
Yeah, what's in Mexico?
It's a land
Not
where
proven.
they bury they only bury toes in the sand. We just talked about this right now.
Is it like north of here?
Martha?
Not Mexican.
It's close to Mexican.
No. They can accomplish many things.
Just the other side of it.
Looking ahead at the sand movement,
Give me some perception checks, anybody that wants to see what Izzy sees.
I would like to see what this is.
I
Well,
would.
I didn't mean to roll that just to you, but I rolled a 1.
He got a 6 total.
Yeah. Where's my dog?
I'm not sure I want to see what Izzy sees, but I'll roll anyways. Ah, that's a 5. Paige don't see a bloody thing, does he?
Well,
Okay.
Dragon got a 17.
He doesn't care though.
I'm rocking out with a 14.
I don't see a bloody thing, do I?
Yeah, Saul's gotta do my voice now for me. I lost the
Okay,
accent.
you write in chat, and I'll do your voice, and then David will do Izzy's voice.
Excellent.
I can't do Izzy's voice.
Well, it's time to learn, punk.
I have to know what Izzy's voice is, and I don't know that.
It's true, the overlap.
Today,
Having you and having Izzy has not been great.
today, Izzy's voice is whatever you want it to be.
True. We are your stage. Yeah, she just wants.
Aramoli, I sent you a roll 20 message.
I got. Hey, does anybody like? I point out about 45, maybe 60 feet ahead of us. Say, you see those, like those mounds of sand right out there? It looks like there's some movement there.
I
You
wish
could
my
say there's-
crossbow had a scope.
Roughly 6 mounds of movement sand there.
I squint to zoom in.
Izzy says, "Hey, the one's moving."
I'm gonna take a minute and cast Mage Armor. Well, it doesn't take me a minute, but I am gonna cast Mage Armor with shit moving around. I don't trust you.
Go ahead and tag it.
um,
What are you guys doing?
Wally's gonna say perhaps you should try and avoid them peacefully. And then,
I am going to call on the Great Sage for his blessing.
ah,
So now that the things have been pointed out, Paige sees, are they like moving towards us?
Paige don't see nothing. You rolled pretty poorly.
wow.
I figured they were pointed out. Okay.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
they?
no.
Are they
No, you don't see nothing. Paige, you got sand in your eyes.
Oh my god.
bloody yeah.
Alright.
Are they just moving in place, or are they?
They're very slowly creeping directly towards you.
Okay. Hey guys, they look like they're maybe moving this way. I'm gonna move far enough forward that I'm 30 feet away from the closest one.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I got sand in my eye. This wind's been blowing it up like a freaking banshee here.
I love you, Ron, for that. Anybody who if somebody rolls and gets higher than a 16 perception, you'll be able to identify them.
Are we allowed to roll again, or is it based off the prior?
Correct. This is everybody, including
Okay.
Blind Page.
Oh, Blade. Well, I got
Rocking
it.
out with a 9.
Wow.
That's
Let's
another
see what
5
my-
for Paige.
Drake. My Drake got 7.
Paige, you look, and for a moment, you start to think you see what it is, and a soft clump of desert plant life smacks you in the face.
Bloody
damage taken.
hell! Oh! He
Yeah,
go right in
Izzy.
the eye, mate. Right in the eye.
Izzy, however, sees. Izzy, give me a nature check. DC 8. If you get above an 8, and give me a religion check. DC 10.
They're sand donkeys. Oh, okay, Izzy. Okay. Okay.
Izzy,
Oh, well then.
you see 4 death dogs and 2 basilisks.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
For the listener who isn't on the stream, Izzy got a 22 and Crit with a 23.
I'll go ahead and put them on the map since Izzy is stupid.
What the heck? That's rude. Oh, also, Izzy threw a
Ooh, puppies.
bag of sand into the middle of them.
It's funny, I was a little terrified because when it first came out, the token, it was this size on my screen.
What?
It was I was like, dear God, they've gotten bigger.
Oh god, that's a big dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? Should we just roll initiative, I guess? Is that what's happening now?
They're still moving slow. If you guys want to try to make haste and get away from them, no, you don't have to.
Oh, but aren't they going the way we need to go?
Yeah, kind of. And they're aware of you.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to make you do combat if you don't want to do combat.
But we
Yeah.
have a mission. We have a thing that we need to do. There is no. Do we think we could get around them?
You might possibly you might have could.
I think we should just fight them. I feel bad about fighting these cute doggos, but perhaps.
Cute?
Yeah. Oh, you don't think they're cute? That's twice as cute as a normal dog. They're so adorable.
Adorable?
Oh, look at them. Yeah. I would
Are
give
they
this-
the goodest boy?
Yes. I would like to move back. I'll stand next to you. Oh god, no. I take it back. I think they're really handsome. Good doggos.
Do you think they're handsome? I'm gonna roll initiative. I'm not assuming you're gonna fight yet.
Are we gonna play it out in initiative?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Then I will also roll.
Right now, go ahead, everybody roll initiative. And we're gonna treat this like a surprise round on both sides. Nobody.
Okay, nothing happened, Ricky.
What I'm saying
See, what
is,
happens is when you're surprised, your turn gets skipped. So the entire first round's going to get skipped. We're moving on to the second round.
except for all of the bad guys, you guys are surprised.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
It wasn't gonna be that way, but you just had to not let me finish. I was gonna stumble over my error in terminology.
Oh, that's funny.
It's weird. Now you're gonna find
You're
the
not
15
being
owner
very
of these
fair.
guys.
Oh,
You're not being very fair.
Also, Izzy wants one as a mount, so.
Somebody has to say it in Izzy's voice,
Um,
or whatever they decide
uh,
Izzy's voice is gonna be.
Doggies, I want to make one more steed. Well, actually, you wrote stead.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're British. What's with Gordon Ramsay calling people donuts?
Oh, no. It's the donut. I don't know what to tell you.
Saul,
Hey, doesn't he live in America now? So.
I'm going to type a word in the chat, and I need you to say it out loud, please.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
This feels like it's gonna get
Oh, wait.
countryist.
Oh, wait, nope, never mind. I needed Canadian.
Oh, okay.
They're not even the same.
No.
I'm offended from Slow right now.
Oh, I'm not that offended.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go down,
Yeah,
and I want
call
you
them
guys to tell me
American.
what you're gonna do, and you're gonna tell me what you're gonna do in order. Nothing's gonna get done. All right, I'm homebrewing some stuff. Just deal with it. Hold on, let me collect my points, so I can tell jokes later.
Oh, no.
All right, Paige. What would Paige want to do?
Paige is clearing the sand out of his eyes.
That's fair.
Presuming...
You've cleared it effectively. You see the animals, because now the sand's starting to come off there as they're crawling towards you a little bit. You know, they're not.
And
They
then
don't have
he
stuff
like
to
wipes
read.
that last little green out. He's like, "Oi, what's all this then?" He gets it out his rapier. Right. This is not the way this is supposed to go down, but it's been working for me.
I want on Izzy's turn. I want Saul to read whatever Izzy writes as the most posh British person that's ever
Okay.
existed.
All right.
Rob Plant.
I will be actually preparing the spell Toll the Dead on the first one of the Vasculists gets damaged.
Got you. Wally Digby.
So I'll be holding an action till one of them gets hurt.
Wally Digby Kian Xiao the third.
Can I do like some sort of nature check to see if I can figure out what they're doing here?
You're gonna have to roll high, but yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. It's okay. 24.
Interesting. Yeah, they're not supposed to be here. Their terrain is not.
He succeeded in rolling high. I just want to point
He
that
did.
out.
Yeah, he did. I
Yay.
laid a challenge and he accepted it and did well.
Yay.
These are animals you would find in a desert, but not necessarily working together and not necessarily using these tactics. It's almost like something else is helming the control. All right, and Saul, don't
okay,
forget.
I will relay that information to the
Saul, you
party.
got to read whatever Izzy says in the most posh British accent.
Okay.
I wish I could do. I mean, I can do a lot of redneck accents and stuff, but I wish I could do like a British accent without being offensive. Oh, I'm mad at you, Saul,
Yeehaw. Why? What'd I do?
because there's these two geezers, right? And they rap, and you didn't tell me about them.
Well, I don't. Whomst? Well, this isn't like a thing that Izzy says. This is a thing that Izzy does. Should I still do the?
Yes,
Okay.
for the love of
I
God,
am gonna cut my bag of flour, and when they get close enough, I toss the flour into their faces.
please.
Was that? Was
It was
that?
above expectation. Above
That was
expectation.
terrific.
Excellent.
100%. If I will DM any game you want, if you make a character who is that guy, I will make an adventure right now.
What do you mean? That's just Izzy.
From now on, Izzy no longer talks.
So, Izzy, cheerio. Izzy's doing a flower attack, I guess. Well, when they arrive.
It's these geezer. There are two British geezers named Pete and Bass.
I don't know who those are. I don't know
Boss.
who they are.
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna
and my
make the
little
game
guy
for
would
this.
just dodge because I didn't give him an order.
That's not. Oh, roll fine.
Pete and Baz.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
link
put it
it.
in my search out history so I can remember it later. Oh no, I don't know them, but maybe I do know them.
I'm gonna put it in general here in the chat before I move on, and then I'll move on. Where's general?
I don't know.
Oh, down here. Oh, it's side
Remember,
guild
you
general.
made the server. Oh, no legends. Actually, I don't know who they are. Never mind.
No, I'm telling you,
Pawn?
they're literally like 70-year-old dudes who are just rapping fire.
Izzy says, "Do you have any grey poupon?" I don't know what that is.
Oh no.
It's a crappy fancy mustard that had a lot of commercials
Oh.
in the 80s and 90s.
Oh.
And some people would roll up next to a fancy car, and the broke people would roll the window down and be like, "Pardon me, do you have any grey poupon?"
I prefer a nice foie gras.
I tried to get commercials where some redneck rolled up in a truck and was like, "Hey, y'all got some mustard?"
So Izzy's readying their flower.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully a fire
Death
flower
dog,
for Mary.
basilic. Aramolian.
I think I'm preparing myself to call on the Great Sage for protection.
Do you have a particular type of protection you're going to request?
Yeah, protection from evil.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't see anything evil here, so.
Well, Paige gets uncomfortable and steps a few steps back.
I'll link what I'm preparing myself to do.
Oh, hey, you're not supposed to give it away yet.
I'm gonna move a little bit further away from him too. I mean, you guys are looking for the evil necromancer wizard by hanging out with the evil necromancer wizard.
Well, you're like,
Right.
you know, we're looking for one that's a
So,
threat.
real talk. You have a chance of avoiding this fight if that's what you want to do. There will be a chase, and there will be some rolling for things.
And
if you-
running away doesn't sound very murder hobo-y.
It doesn't. I just want
No,
to say
that's the opposite of murder hobo-y. I don't like this running away stuff.
got it.
Okay.
Then we're gonna start at the top of the order.
Oh.
Paige, your turn.
No. Oh no.
Huh.
And this fight's brought to you by Peace and Bass.
Okay. With peace and love.
Okay, right. I guess there's no avoiding this then. Right.
No, there definitely is.
We. Oh, yeah. I think Paige is gonna try to.
6 seconds is gonna happen.
Paige is gonna try to move around, get away. Like these guys are we're trying to move north to south on this map, right?
More west to east.
Okay. Well, we could. Well, Paige is slow in comparison.
If we're trying to move west to east, we'll just walk off the edge of the map and be done.
Wait, do you have 25 feet
No,
move
wait.
speed?
What now? My speed's 25.
Okay, but let's just fight them. Let's just fight them so you don't get like SpongeBob like hooked by a basilisk and taken forever.
All right.
I forgot you were.
To be fair, the con save is actually pretty low.
Yeah, but it's
I've
still
never done a chase before.
it's still a con save.
Is that what you do in a chase? A con save?
No,
It's
but
gonna be the next turn, sir.
yeah, Paige wants to try and get away from these things. 15, 20. There's 25 feet, I guess. Double move. And Paige will get there.
Make a perception check.
Uh-oh. Oh, Paige is so good at perception checks. Let's see, what do we see? It's a 9.
Everything's fine.
He doesn't notice the Baylor standing next to him.
Everything is fine.
See? Everything's fine. Right, we can get away from these guys. We'll just
Plant.
hustle around them.
Rob Plant.
I'm gonna follow Paige's lead and double move.
Wally.
I guess I will not break formation. I'll do what the others are doing. Oh, I kind of want to shoot one. No, I'm a nature guy. That'd be rude. Yeah, Wally's gonna run up to there. Oh, fuck. Should have just left it hanging. I think it was here. And Digby. Is he at 40 foot? Yes. Well, Digby's just gonna go like here. If he goes there, then he can still dodge. Digby's gonna go there and dodge.
Izzy. Get ready. Get ready, Saul.
Of course. Yeah.
Flar.
Is he? Oh, I see him typed in.
Is he or isn't he?
Oh.
That one was for free, guys. Didn't even spend points on a joke.
Oh, I see. Consider that a joke.
Guys, save your points for make the DM stop telling jokes.
Oh, true.
Well, that's the cheap one.
He'll tell jokes for free, so you gotta spend it on the stop.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, Ricky, if you're gonna give out stuff for free, it only makes sense for them to save the money to buy it.
I'm going to say, well, jolly good. I guess I will follow the fellows.
Oh, Saul, do you have inspiration?
I do not.
Yes, you do.
You do now.
I'm imagining Izzy like does the thing where you like, you jump up and click your heels together. I only have to be faster than the slowest one.
Hey guys, what do you call a blind basilisk?
Redeem it! Redeem it! Redeem it!
It doesn't have any eyes.
So quick, somebody redeem it.
Okay. Oh, wait, do the rest of us need to make perception checks once we move up here or no?
No.
Okay. That's how I once again managed to put myself at the back end of a combat. Aramolian.
Toasty can't redeem. Please make it stop.
Yeah, thanks.
Ermolian, it's your turn, my friend.
Thank you.
All right.
I have like 4 more basilisk puns.
Since my companions are fleeing, I join them.
And the chase is going to ensue.
Oh gosh.
All of you are going to double
No,
dash.
Sue is in the other game.
Oh, true.
They said make it
But
stop.
I want a puppy and a steed. That was what's the little girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? What's her name?
Veruca Salt.
Veruca? Yeah, that's it. That's her. But I want a puppy and a steed. It's not fair. So how do we do a chase?
No.
Can I trip
Hold
one of our allies so that...
Something very important is going on right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you want a golden goose, Izzy?
What? Golden... What do you mean?
Sorry, you guys quoted Veruca Salt.
Oh, yes.
And that's from the original and only good Willy Wonka movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's unfortunate. It's got master acting from the legendary Sir Gene Wilder. I don't think he's a sir, but I just did it.
He's a sir in
Toasty.
your heart.
Toasty, you have been stocking points to stop me from my humor.
She is an ally to the resistance.
She's
Hey,
my new favorite person.
Hey, David.
No, she's really holding on to him to turn them all on me when I run Dragonlance.
Hey, David.
What?
My music partner died while we were writing a new song. I guess
Request
now
it.
he's decomposing.
No.
All right, I'm gonna need all of you to make a dexterity check as you're running through sand. A dexterity
Check or
save.
Okay.
An athletics check. Let's get an athletics check. I lied.
Okay.
That's good for you, Rob. I'll give you another chance.
Make up your mind once. Maybe. That'd be cool.
Athletics
Oh,
check.
this is best for me because my deck saves are better than my athletics checks.
Ooh, Digby got an 8. Rip Digby.
And to be fair, he said he'll give me another chance, and I still got a 7.
Wow.
Digby got an 8, but he is faster than most people, so maybe it's okay.
First of all, Saul, you've got lines to read.
What, can't use acrobatics? I realized that was a question halfway through.
You sounded like the king from the animal version of Robin Hood, the cartoon.
Oh. Not seen that, I think.
Well, you sounded like him. Why can't you use acrobatics, Izzy?
He was asking you. Yeah, he was asking
He
if you
wants
could use
to-
acrobatics instead.
He's asking, can I use acrobatics instead of the
Yeah,
athletics?
anybody who would rather roll an acrobatics, because that's what I meant to say, you can now re-roll. But if you want to keep your athletic score, you, Aramolian, you certainly can.
Also,
I rolled pretty well on my athletics, but
I get a
would've
third
rolled
chance to get a
acrobatics and rolled
7.
that.
Wow, Paige got a 21 on the acrobatics.
I got an
That
11.
Sucked. Oh,
To
sorry.
be fair, I rolled an 8.
Now you're going to have to give me a dexterity saving throw, Rob the Zombie.
22.
As
Came
the
through
monsters
when I
get-
needed to.
Is he need to do one too, since he got an 11 also?
Yeah, you do. Wow, Izzy, that's really horrible for you. Both
Yeah.
Izzy and Rob the Zombie see a small beam of almost mucus-like energy come from the basilisk.
My little dude failed his dex save.
Why he got a
'cause he rolled
17
an 8 on
acrobatics?
his athletics.
No, that was only for. That was
'Cause
only
his-
for.
His strength was his athletics.
Yeah, that was only for people who failed. Didn't you do better on a check after that when you redid it?
No, that was me, because I, even though I did well on athletics, I would have rolled acrobatics, so I rolled that instead.
Give me a DC 15 Constitution save on Wallace Digby, Kinsey's pet, Digby the Second.
I can't see it. 21.
He gets hit by this beam of energy and coughs and throws up a glob of grossness and keeps running with you.
Does he take any damage?
You don't need to worry about what he took.
Okay, well, he swears at them in Draconic, because he can do that, I guess.
They look very aghast.
Yeah, well.
Okay, let me roll some dice here. Hold on.
Like, what did you say about my mother?
Hearing the insult in Draconic, they actually grow wings and start flying at the rate of a dashing dragon.
Well, Digby's like, oops.
Favorite thing about my desk is I have a drawer that's just dice.
Oh.
19, 6, 8, 10, 18. Okay, all of you give me one more acrobatics check, or athletics if you'd rather do either one.
Okay, that was Wally's, got 24, and then Digby's gonna do athletics. He got 12.
It was a 6.
Paige,
Give me another. Oops, sorry, Paige did how? Paige got a 16, Aramolian got a 16. Whose 12 is that?
Digby.
All right, Digby.
You know it's Digby
and-
because it'll say Digby under the stat.
Digby and Rob the Zombie give me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
Wally,
7.
give me a constitution saving throw.
You're just lasering my dog. 10.
Your dog sucks at rolls. Your dog has 2 levels of exhaustion.
ouch.
Now he's tired. Can I just unsummon him?
And you you notice that the animals stop following you now.
Now that my dog has been exhausted.
To the second degree.
Do I think it's because they delivered some sort of payload, or because we just gone too far out of their patrol area?
You have no idea.
Can I do a roll?
You would have to roll a natural 30.
Ouch.
Does anyone know guidance?
It's not gonna be enough.
I could technically get a 30 in total.
I said natural. I did not say unnatural.
Okay,
You're the
well, then I'll
one
cast...
who introduced Toasty Cat to the stream, right?
Maybe?
So then you're the one that's got to suffer for her insolence.
What do you mean? Well, I'll cast detect poison and disease because I get a free cast of that.
No, you don't. You don't see a
I do.
disease or a poison.
No, I see it.
You-
I'll post it.
If there was one
Say-
there, you would see it.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, well, Digby seems fine.
Well,
Wait,
Rob,
did he take damage or no?
what was that, Izzy? I didn't quite
No.
hear that.
I should have played my pan flute for the puppies.
I don't know why it's so funny to me. I should have played my pan flute for the puppies. All right.
Oh yeah, he didn't take any damage, right? After Marcus helped down.
Correct.
Okay.
You guys continue to head at a pretty quick pace, or what do you do once you notice they stop following you? You go back and try to play the pan flute for the puppies.
And what exhaustion does? Okay, so his speed is halved.
I'm going to continue to move, so all of my companions are between me and the angry dogs.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Why does he say that?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think maybe this isn't things that Izzy is saying.
Yeah, so you have disadvantage on all ability checks and your speed is halved. Digby the second.
Well, he's a little dog. I could technically resummon him, but I'm not gonna do that.
I would have to read it. I don't think it would go away.
It says I summon a... I don't know how it works, but it's a lot of text and I can't be bothered to read it.
I mean, what you could
I'm not
like
gonna bother doing it at all.
you could like unsummon him so that he doesn't slow us down, and then when you bring him back, if he still has it, I mean, you know, deal with it then.
I don't think I can unsummon him. I think he has to die. Or when I use the ability again, like he's refreshed or something. I don't know. It's not very clear, so I'm just gonna leave him. But I don't think I actually can unsummon him.
It's
No, if you summon him, he's unsummoned.
If I...
find familiar, you can unsummon the familiar. I don't know.
Well, he's
what
not
you
a
have.
familiar.
Yeah.
He's a Drake companion. Oh my god, he's Drake. So yeah, I think if I summon another one, the old one goes away, but it doesn't say it's a new one. It just says that it disappears if it's summoned again, which doesn't
So
make any sense.
Wait, hold
so
on.
I don't
Hold
know.
on. You said this. You called him Drake.
Singer-songwriter Drake. I don't know. If
I just wanted to know if I needed to watch them around young children so it doesn't groom them.
True. Oh, his name is Digby. It's okay. He's not.
Fire Drake. Let's have a rap battle.
No.
I'll call Pete and Bass.
If Digby dashes every round, he will technically keep up with us. So,
Unless you're dashing.
well,
And then that would make him
I don't
more
want-
exhausted.
well, you know, it can happen. Well, we'll just go slow then. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix him. It's not very clear.
You kill him and resummon him.
I don't want to kill him. That seems a bit messed up.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
I'm not gonna kill my son.
There will be no repercussions whatsoever for that.
I'm small, like a child. Please
Nope.
help.
Nope.
I don't know why Izzy would say that either.
Yeah, be careful, Izzy. I might, you know, Twitch has terms of service.
That's why he's scared, because of Drake. Because he's small like a child.
I don't know what to do about my dragon. Can I just carry it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll carry my little dragon. I'll
Give me a strength check.
Oh, that was wrong. It's -2 on that, so 20.
Well, you needed a 21,
Okay, well, it feels actually a little bit.
so you have a stroke and die.
Oh my god. Well, R.I.P. Wally, I guess.
Time for your backup character. Cletus.
No.
Is there really no way I can just send him to go rest? Whatever. I'm carrying him. I'm gonna make like a little sling out of cloth or something. Sure.
Right. So you guys are in a spot now where you clearly know that those monsters back there specifically are not going to be chasing you. What would you like to do?
Are we still headed in the correct direction?
As correct as you know. You
A
still
necklace.
you, you see the occasional hole of zombie or skeleton bodies. And the occasional dead elephant.
Where was it? There's so many. I want to ask Rob if he knows anything about what's going on with all these zombie bodies. Skeleton bodies.
We appear to be following the path of a psycho killer who is leaving behind the remains of his activities.
I mean, this just seems to be a lot of corpses now. Typically, doesn't it require a lot of energy to summon these kinds of things?
No, it doesn't, because you're not summoning them.
Well, then to reanimate them. Perhaps what I'm asking is, it seems like a lot of these. Where would one find such a supply? And also, Izzy says, "Keep eyes open for more fun puppies." He is leading us up a path. Wait, he is leading us a path to lead us into a trap. It's a trap.
It's a tarp.
It's a top.
All right then. If this is the way, then we keep going this way, right, mates?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm waiting on Izzy to process. A bit to the south of you, let's say 60-ish feet, you see dramatic pause.
Looks like more fun for us. Assuming this is in reference to whatever is to the south. To the south, to the south. Yep.
There's no riders on these giant animals, even though there's clearly some sort of weird goblin-y thing on them.
There's Batman.
Clearly, since there's medieval Batman on them. There's no actual riders, though.
They're vultures.
They're giant vultures. And they're all picking dead carcasses down here.
Resisting the urge to give the DM ideas?
Dead illithids. Or something else.
Do you want to go take a look?
I don't want to get that much closer. I'm fine with just leaving them to their own devices.
Yeah, right. I think maybe I'm just gonna kind of shift up this way a little bit.
I mean, are they in the way of where we need to go? Or where we think we need to go?
No, you don't have to go near them at all to fight the necromancer.
weirdos.
Right, Izzy, no.
Oh. What's that about, Ricky?
Wow, look at that range.
Oh, well. Look. Oh, I see it.
I'm just getting this out of the way.
Okay. Just in case.
Hey, I
Oh,
rolled
it's the
initiative
roll.
on that last, and there was no fight.
Well, you exhausted my dog.
Twice.
Oh.
That bitch had it coming.
Wait, what was the DC on the first exhaustion save?
It's none of your business.
Because he rolled like a 21. Oh, no.
Yeah,
did
no,
roll
he got
19?
two. He got two from one.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought, but then the way you worded it just now made me think that it was different.
You're different.
Okay. I'm different.
Are you? All right. What's everybody doing?
Do we need to roll an initiative as well, or?
Go ahead. We're not in initiative unless you guys move down towards the vultures.
I think we might as well just leave them be and go ahead.
I'm all good with leaving them be.
Right,
I'm not a big fan of fighting flying creatures.
yeah, that lot seems pretty content over there, right, mates? I think we just kind of keep meandering this way, and everything can be all like cheerio, right?
Hunky dory. I think I might concur. I see no point to disturb them.
Right, Izzy, you should probably come back here. You look like a snack to them.
But they left goodies behind.
No, mate, those are just carcasses.
Thank you so much.
I mean, Izzy might have a point. If we wait for them to leave, there's a chance that they left any
Oh,
non-digestible valuables behind.
right, they
But-
might have loot on them.
Perhaps if they notice us, they will look for another meal afterwards.
Well, if they notice us, they might see us as the meal.
That's what I was saying.
So what are you gonna do, Izzy?
I'm going to dig a hole and hide in the sand. Dig, 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 dig.
Just
With my
right here
little
in the
claw.
open.
Well, no, he's hiding in the sand. I wouldn't consider it the wisest idea, but I've heard worse. Do I have a shovel? Oh, I got a pickaxe, right?
Yeah, Izzy has a pickaxe, I remember.
Oh, yeah, it was his pickaxe. Is this all just complete sandy? Ricky,
What's that? Sorry.
is this all just complete sandy area?
Oh yeah, you're in the middle of complete desert.
Can I do like a check to see if I think it would be dangerous to try and hide in the sand? Because, I don't know. I don't mean in this situation specifically. I mean like in general.
I mean, you got a high enough nature. I'm just. First of all, don't fact check me, people. I'm just making crap up right now.
Let's go.
Based off of my experience of movies and video games.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sand. It's dirt, but fine grained sand. You could hide in it, yeah. But how deep until you hit hard ground? It's not all just like a big pile of sand in the sandbox. You're not on dunes. So
Well,
some
there is a chance that they'll still just be able to see us if we have like our heads poking out, because they're
Also true.
birds.
Are you guys stealthing?
I
Yeah,
would like
I'm
to.
stealthing. I'm stealthing.
I would like to try and stealth.
So you guys digging
Maybe just
holes?
covering
Are you
myself
guys
lightly with
doing
spines.
foxholes? What's going on?
What is what foxholes? Like a hole dug by a
Oh my
fox?
god. He doesn't know what a foxhole is.
Is this like a hunting thing?
No,
It's a
it's
military
a
thing.
It's a trench. You dig a
Oh.
little hole in the ground and hide in the hole.
Well, I guess that's what we're doing, kind of. I just want to disturb some sand so I can put some over myself and camouflage myself. Can I try and camouflage myself to stealth?
Yes, you can certainly try to break up your ground. Everybody roll stealth. Anybody who hasn't rolled, go ahead and roll stealth.
Well, I've got a 1.
Oh, Paige got
I
a
guess
24.
also should roll. But he got a 7.
Hold on.
Whoa.
What are the best shoes to wear for stealth purposes?
Sneakers.
Somebody make it stop.
Sneakers made of hide.
Not the hide sneakers. Oh, I have more points. Oh, yeah, cat redeemed it. You gotta get it down to give me $100 now.
Toasty cat. I'm killing Izzy because of Toasty cat.
Now.
So what do you
What
guys?
was your reason for killing Izzy before? Because you were trying hard earlier.
So, all right. What do you, Izzy? Break your plan out. You're kind of leading the thing here. What are you hoping to happen?
I come back from the dead all the time. Hey, Simon. They leave, and I get the goodies.
All right, I have to use the restroom. Why don't we take our break here while I figure out how to screw this plan up for Izzy?
Okay.
I know Ricky is very much trying to have us get in a fight, and we're like, no, we don't.
I've actually,
No, we
if
don't
you
wanna fight that.
remember, you guys were about to fight the guys the first time, and I gave you a way out. I pretty well insisted on it. Rude.
Oh, all right. Guess we will take a short break then. And we are back. Thank you for hanging out while we took a quick little fiver. Let's get back
Hi,
to the
everyone.
show.
Oh,
Yeah, or hello.
uh,
Yeah, hello's great.
Izzy says, I am going to prepare a flask of oil in case bleep hits the fan. I can make small boom.
Did you know in South Africa, it's easier, it's less inappropriate to say shit than it is crap.
Well, that's not where we are right now, is it? Unless you're trying to imply that this was this Ravenloft.
No, I'm just remembering a friend I had and a lesson I learned. You jerk.
What?
All right, everybody, give me another stealth check. It's been a while.
Oh, don't know what we're talking. Stealth. 11, and then my little rat boy.
Whew, double
14.
double nat 20s. I'm hidden forever.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's looking
Yeah.
at Aramolian, and much like the Predator, he just fades into transparency.
Oh god. Oh, that's
Paige,
pretty fun.
Paige got a 14.
I got 16.
Okay, everybody, now give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I need to check something. Okay, no.
Ooh.
Being proficient in it and getting a +4, I got an 8.
Oh, my rat got 5.
Paige got a 2.
Aramolian got an 11.
Actually, Paige did not get a 2 because Paige is a halfling and cannot roll a 1, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that. Paige got a 13.
Okay.
I mean, that was that is a lot of low numbers.
This is gonna take. This is gonna. He got a 20. Oh, but
Hello?
13 on the die. Yeah, no, 17 on the die. Come on, Izzy, do better.
What does he got?
I need
Oh, you mean, alright, yeah, I see what you mean.
everybody who got lower than a 12, actually. So, Paige, that halfling trait really saved your bacon.
Woohoo!
Think for a moment on what your worst fear is.
Running out of bacon. Oh, right, not me.
Oh, Digby. He's scared again.
Let's start with Digby. What would Digby's worst fear be?
It's the same as before. He's afraid of being alone again.
Let me eat this popcorn and then I'll be a jerk to everybody.
And Wallace goes, oh, not this again.
Digby Jr.
Hello?
starts to freak out and panic
Yeah.
and scramble around. You kind of hold on to him, and it's easy because he's so exhausted. But he's clearly panicking. His pulse feels like it's 150. He's having a panic attack, and he takes. I'm gonna make you roll 1d6 psychic damage.
Oh,
You did that to him.
Well, I'm
ouch.
punching him. Also, I got strength.
Brain punching with mind punches.
Yeah, I'm thinking real
With
hard about punching him.
mind bullets.
Wally is just gonna like sort of squish him to him, I guess. Um, I don't know what he would say to him. I feel like Wally would know, like, not know what he's feeling, but like instinctively um, have sort of an understanding that he doesn't fully grasp. Um, so he's just gonna sort of, uh, yeah, hold Digby close um, and kind of mutter in Draconic some things about like, it's okay, it's all right, stop whining, we're okay, I've got you. I'm right here. I've got you, and it's half comforting, half clearly annoyed. But that's about as nice as Wally can be. So, and then he'd probably say, "If I wanted to leave you, I would have done it by now." uh,
That's a terrible thing to say to somebody.
well, it's what Wally would say, and it's also what Wally would want to hear.
Ouch.
Pause. Now we go to Aramolian. Aramolian, you're in just a giant. It looks like you're on a marble floor that goes on for eternity. And pretty soon you hear footsteps approaching, 2 sets. One very, focused and frustrated stride, and the other one more of a big, kind of loping thud, like a great sage is dragging a hill giant in front of you. And as they approach, you just start experiencing the rebuke of the great sage and anger, but you feel it before you can even turn and see. And he just yells at you and tells you you're a horrible friend and you're doing a horrible job and you're not doing anything right. And because of your efforts, this guy is going back to where he was before. And instead of doing all the other things he was going to do. So because you failed, this hill giant is going back to where he was. And you see your friend go, I don't know. I don't know why this is happening to me.
Wow. That's pretty rough for Aramolian.
How would you respond to that?
I probably would curl up into a ball and weep.
Izzy, you find yourself in the middle of a room. You find yourself in the middle of a room. And it's a fun house. And you're in the mirrored maze. So every which way you look is just an infinite number of Izzies all staring back at you. And you look kind of panicked, but every time you look in the mirrors, they're all pointing at you and laughing at you.
What? Hey, Spud, you want to read that?
Yes, I couldn't figure out how to
Yeah.
unmute myself. Did you see
have
me
to,
struggling
yes,
with
it
this?
has to do that one because I gotta hear this posh Britishness here.
I throw the flask of oil on myself and light it, and then run out of the hole towards the vultures. I didn't read that before I started reading it.
Oh, screaming. I can't do the posh British accent.
I don't know how to scream as a posh British man. Good heavens!
Apparently, you know exactly how to scream as a posh man. What's Paige's biggest fear? I have an idea.
Wait, Paige didn't. Paige made the save.
That's right.
And Paige is a halfling. I'm fearless, mate.
No, you're not. I'm a cheater.
Well,
Hold on, we're good to you. We're pausing that, Izzy. I'm gonna deal with that shit show in a moment. Thank God I had other people to talk to while I drastically try to figure out how I want to play this.
What's up my nose?
This leads me to Rob. I know yours.
What's
Let me do-
Rob's?
Rob, you find yourself in the greatest library with every
No, you're
resource,
screwing it up.
with every resource. Access to every bit of arcane necromancy and magic that's ever been written. You have a staff of 20 assistants, and you have every alchemical regent and spell item that you need to cast spells. I can't think of that word for you right now.
Components.
Thank you. Component.
Ricky, I sent you a whisper.
You have all of that. On a table in front of you is the body of your wife. And no matter what you look for, and no matter what you find, nothing is working. With unlimited resources, it's just you and a growing amount of disappointment from yourself and from your colleagues who find your failures irreprehensible. I gotta Google.
Yep. The Missy says hi. Okay, bye-bye. Or just sit there. Alright.
Huh?
Like my bearded dragon shirt. It's freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But yes. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Stuff around them are poisonous.
Okay.
You stop. Right now. I can't find the thing. Sweet. Yeah.
Izzy, you take 5 fire damage.
Could have been worse, considering you set yourself on fire. God, everyone's having a breakdown.
Aramolian and Rob and Digby Little, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom.
DC 10.
Wait, is this? I think my whatever. 13 for diggers. Diggers B.
I got 13.
That's a really cute Pokemon.
Right. Rob, you shake your head, you look around, and you realize none of that was real. Digby flips over, nuzzles against you, and then jumps down because he don't play that game.
No, my dragon's asunder, eh? No. God damn it.
You know that's what you wanted.
I'm checking to see if I didn't mess up his sheet right now. God, it's the one class I don't have. God damn it.
Aramolian, because you're a natural 20, a brief, you hear like a brief bell ring. And when that bell rings, the visage of the great sage who was scolding you changes. He puts his hand on you and he says, "Be careful. There's magic here that affects the mind. Of course I would never talk to you that way. You're doing a very good job, buddy, and your friend is safe." And then you blink and you're back in the desert.
Whew. It's going to take Aramolian a minute to process that.
Does Aramolian stop screaming?
Yes.
Okay, then Wally goes, "Oh, blessed be the crystals, that wailing has stopped." He does not have a lot of patience.
The popcorn was delicious, in case you guys wondered.
What kind of popcorn was it?
I don't know the brand. It had an old white dude on the bag.
No, what flavor, Ricky? What was on it?
It was buttery popcorn.
Well, there you go.
Not extra butter, regular butter popcorn.
Okay. That's what I want to know.
Did you just sassy pout at me?
He needs all the salty details.
Yes. That's why they call me Salty Soul of the Seven Seas.
Yeah, why
Alright.
aren't you on the pirate name?
You guys look around,
Uh-huh.
and Izzy's on fire.
Bloody hell! Right, what's all this then?
The good news is the giant vultures look at that and say, "I don't fucking want anything to do with what's going on," and they all take up and fly off.
Well, I suppose now we could, check them bodies, see if there's any loot on them their corpses, right?
Is busy Izzy, give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Delicious.
A delicious dexterity save.
Delicioso. 25.
You managed to put the flames out. You have taken an additional 4 points of damage.
Perhaps an unorthodox method of achieving your goal, but
Bloody hell, man.
go for to the vultures.
Let's see here. Paige will walk up to Izzy and be like, "Right here, you look a little rough there, mate," and he'll slap a first level cure wounds on him.
Oh.
There.
Nobody move. Don't touch a hit die.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. You can touch the hit die.
Okay.
But nobody move, for real, though.
Okay. I already moved. Do I move back?
You're fine. Don't move again.
Okay.
I would have had to move to have slapped Izzy.
Oh, hang on. I have
No,
have
slapping
lines.
Izzy's a free action.
Oh, okay.
I have It's not true. It's not true. That's when the rich guy finds out that his card's been declined.
I'm trying to find a token, and I lost it. And I'm trying to find it.
No. Liz, why? Cat,
Let's
cat,
see.
quickly! You must counteract evil.
The sound alert is not working, so I'll do the sound alert as best I can. No! God, no! Why?
I will just let
No!
I will just let everybody know, especially Kat, because she asked for this warning. Never challenge death to a pillow fight unless you're ready to handle the Reaper cushions.
Oh.
Oh, come
Oh.
on. Oh.
Comfy. Repositioning.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Sam.
Kat, do you hate me?
It's implied.
That's fair.
My hair is.
For the record, that Reaper cushions is one of my favorites.
It's pretty good. Ricky, I have a question real quick.
I'll admit that was okay.
We leveled up last session, but do we not get the benefits of it until we long rest?
Correct.
Okay, but what about HP?
No, long rest.
Okay, I need to fix Big B's HP then. I'll just leave it on my sheet, I'll be fine.
No.
I'm gonna look up puns that involve cats.
Meow. Oh, it's Cletus!
So Izzy, as you approach where you are going, you see Cletus. There's a whole bunch of fish just on the desert next to him as he's hand digging out. And as you crest over to see him, he says, "Izzy, come here. It's right here."
I go.
You guys can all move now.
Okay. Oh, what is he doing here again? Cletus?
Hey, what's up? Hi, everybody.
How do you keep finding us in the middle of nowhere?
How do you guys keep finding me? I was here before you were.
That's even more confusing.
It seems pretty straightforward to me. I go somewhere, y'all show up later. Y'all must really like me. I'm cool with that.
Seems fishy, but I like fish.
Oh, y'all want some fish? He picks the fish up out of the sand. I was about to clean it and cook some.
Where did you even get... Wait, that wasn't... Oh, does my dragon like Cletus?
Loves them.
Okay, he's gonna bound over to him slowly because he's exhausted.
When he's about there, wait, go back.
Okay.
When he's about there, Cletus throws him a raw fish.
Catches it in his mouth. Oh.
Will he eat it?
Yes.
He has no exhaustion.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, he's chowing down on this fish. And Wally's like, don't do what you like.
Yeah, Paige will
He looks very happy.
start moving up and be like, "Oh, Roy, hello there, Mr. Cletus. I don't know what brings you out here, but this place isn't really the most hospitable, you know what I mean?"
Yep, he gets up, he walks by, he kind of stumbles into Izzy. He says, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I've been kind of out here a while. I'm gonna have to eat something. Hey, who minds helping me set up a campfire? I'll cook us some fish."
Oh, hey, you know what? There, I'll give you a hand with that, there, mate. I'm pretty handy with the cookery, if you don't mind me saying.
I mind it when you say anything, Paige.
That's fair. That's fair.
Man, I wish you were here earlier, Wally. I ran into some snakes. I never know if they're poisonous or venomous. I had questions about it, but you were kind of far.
Afraid I don't
Most
know
of the
anything
ones that we
about
have
them
back on
animals there,
Primordia.
mate. Might want to talk to, like, maybe a druid or somebody. There's probably a pretty fancy one somewhere.
I apologize. I meant to say Wally, and I said Paige because I was messing with you.
Most of the snakes that we have back on Farmoria are poisonous, yes.
How?
They're unique, though. They're half plant.
As soon as I figure out how to give give back points,
Reverse inspiration.
no. As soon, give back spent channel points. Scarlet's getting back 300.
Who redeemed her inspiration?
Is it Liz?
Oh, Scarlet did.
So, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, he starts to.
They're poisonous snakes.
He starts to.
It might be Paige redeeming that inspiration.
We call them venom vines. It's a bit of a misnomer.
Oh hell, man! Where I'm come from, we call them nope ropes.
That's it. I'm looking up tickets to England.
I think I've heard that one before, yes. Highly dangerous, highly poisonous to the touch.
Oof. Man, you got to be careful. All sorts of animals around. I mean, not so much here, but some. I was in a cold place and I saw a business goose. The other day, I saw some danger noodles or nope ropes. I saw some trash pandas.
When Cletus is talking about set up a campfire, Izzy goes, I was just on fire. Sorry for putting myself out. And then when Cletus offers food, he says his number, which was 13742.
All right, you've got inspiration, you jerk, Izzy.
It's dinner time.
So as you guys
Wally is gonna move up closer.
Yeah, you guys kind of move into a circle around the campfire. There's food for everybody. He's brought
Wait,
some
can we look for
coffee.
valuables?
Yeah. There were not really any there.
Not sweet. All right, I shoot Izzy. Punishment.
That's rough.
Izzy already had inspiration.
Cletus is gonna look at all of y'all and go, man, y'all been together for a minute. Ever since y'all made escape from that prison, you still running together. That's kind of cool.
Certain. I keep doing Izzy's voice when I need to do Wally's voice. Certainly not by choice. No offense. A little offense.
Don't forget to read what Izzy said.
Oh. Well, Cletus isn't treasure,
So how did y'all... Hey, Paige, tell me something about when you were younger. Tell me something, a memory from before you were in Venture.
Right. Well, see, me and my cousins, like, there was always lots of cousins running around. And, one time, we got, old Pete, he got stuck in the barn, right? Like, he locked himself in there. It was a rousing game of, hide and go find another one, and we never found him. And everything got, like, real spooky luck, and
And what?
I completely lost it. He he got real mad, right? And came out because no one came and found the bloke, right? And that's when things started like getting like creepy around there. And we found them playing tricks, pulling pranks on a lot of us. And I'm not sure where this memory is going.
Oh,
like it.
all right.
But
What about you, Wally?
Well, Izzy says, well, this one time at Bard Camp, and then I guess trails off. And then Wally will say, what do you mean memories?
Y'all know, like a story to share so that people think you do things besides murder people, you know.
I narrow my eyes,
See,
and then I
why
say,
didn't you tell me that? I would have thought. Oh, page turner.
well, as I mentioned before, I'm from Formoria.
It's like I'm a bloody
My
author.
youth,
You just hear that in the background.
my youth was spent with a lot of my time being quite solitary. I don't have very many interesting stories.
Well, tell an uninteresting one.
He sort of looks off for a moment. I suppose. Um, well, there was one time I was, I don't know, probably about 11, running around my family's estate. I recall seeing things that weren't there, things that might have been there, and hearing this sort of echoing in the distance. I was out in our large garden. It's a very peaceful place. Usually you don't hear sounds like that. And his eyes sort of drift over to Digby, who's probably just gnawing on the bones of that fish.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I heard a voice. It sounded a bit like my own, and then completely unfamiliar all the same. That's all I remember.
All right. All right. What about you, Rob?
You would like to hear a story?
Yeah.
There was a case of these campers that were out in the cabin. And the cabin was being haunted by a ghost. Because none of the campers believed the ghost in all his power. The ghost said to the campers, "Since none of you have believed me, I shall have to display my true power." And the campers said, "How will you be doing that?" He said, "In the morning, you adventurers, you campers will learn your lesson." And then the next morning, they woke up and all their levels had been stripped.
Their levels?
Like they were wobbly?
Like, what does that even mean, bro?
Like they had gone back to when they were beginning adventuring.
I don't recall being particularly off balance when I started adventuring.
Right?
Perhaps I'm missing something.
Seemed pretty level to me.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
You're all stupid. I hate everybody.
Oh
All right. And then he looks at Izzy and goes, "All right, Izzy, what about you?"
God. This one time, I was over a city on fire. What? And looking at the city folk run around and burn. It was very smelly. Kiss, kiss. Much love.
That is the greatest. And then he kind of, in a little bit of horror, looks over at Aramon and goes, "What about you, buddy? Why don't you share a story?"
Wally just sort of squints at Izzy. He does that a lot, I guess.
Oh, stories about my past they're not very fun. I was despised by most, even though they didn't know me. So I don't really think about that time anymore. I know
Well,
the only thing that matters now is Great Sage found me and sent me out on this quest.
That's true, man, but sometimes friends use stories from their past to learn about each other and then identify and help deepen the bond of friendship.
Do you perhaps have a story about when you met the Great Sage?
Sure, I would love to tell you of that. I actually was exploring deeper into the mountains, further and higher than I had ever been before. And that's where the Great Sage found me. And he didn't introduce himself as the Great Sage. But he didn't really introduce himself at all. And he said it had been a long time since he had seen anyone else, and he was kind to me. Told me many, many stories, mostly revolving around some old friends or acquaintances. And it became clear that he's a god, but he hates it when I called him that. So that's how I started calling him the Great Sage. I remembered that name from his stories, and he seemed to like it.
You don't quite strike me as the type to go exploring mountains.
Well, I wasn't necessarily a mountain explorer, but when the mountains are where you need to be away from people, then that's where you explore.
I see. Wally sort of watches you with a, I guess like an appraising eye. He's kind of trying to size you up a little bit. Ricky, have I ever heard of the Great Sage before? Because I'm from a different continent, so I'm gonna
Give
assume
me a religion check.
Okay. Religion.
It's gonna be okay.
Anyone.
You might have, but I need to say this first.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the laziest mountain? It's called Everest.
Is that the Great Sage's mountain?
I just found a mountain that is full of kittens. It's called a Meowton.
It's not called a meow. Called a mistake.
Climbing up a mountain can be a lot of fun, but then it's all downhill from there.
Oh my god, somebody took Cash and make it stop.
Okay, alright, Cash. Cat did it.
Shoot. Cat's got it.
Do you know the mountain
safe
goat
here.
is always on top?
It's illegal.
What is it?
Illegal.
No,
Illegal.
she casted make it stop. You have to
I
make
don't see it.
stop or we level up.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat. Okay, Toasty Cat. My arch nemesis.
Thank you, Cat. You saved us again.
just have to wait a few minutes.
She is my new favorite person.
Wow. I'll call your wife later and let's make sure she knows.
Okay.
Oh no, she knows.
No. No. God,
Love
no.
it. Love it.
The lazy.
No. Why?
Have you heard the stories
No.
about the I couldn't get over it. Did you hear anything about the mathematician who climbed the mountain? He climbed the slope. Do you know what the difference between hell and hill is? It's only a fine line.
You
So
don't have to keep going.
I say we implement a rule that if Ricky keeps going after somebody cashes and make it stop, we all gain a level.
What about
It's not fair to the people cashing in the points that
is it? But that's
He
right.
won't
That's why
stop.
I'm going because the person cashed in tell a joke.
Yeah, I did. I trusted you.
One more and I'll be done.
Okay. All right,
Mountains are not only funny, the hill areas. I saved the worst for last.
I mean, when I eat the sausage last on my plate.
Well, I don't think, depending on what's on the plate, sausage may not be the worst. It might be the best.
No, because like a first. Like bratwurst.
It doesn't count if DOTV podcast does it. So I'm going to ignore that.
What do you mean?
It's okay, Scarlett. I've got 2.2k points, so I can do it.
No, you don't get to redeem them for your own jokes. That's not how this works.
That's exactly how this works.
No.
Hey, if
Yep.
DOTV can't redeem Make It Stop, you can't redeem Make the DM tell your own jokes.
Yeah.
Too late. I
Unless-
already said
unless
the
Ron
rules
is the
before
DM.
you admired them. Okay, so Cletus looks at you and goes, "Man, I want to. If y'all don't mind, I'll tell y'all a story too."
Right,
I
yeah.
don't interrupt him.
I would love to hear a story.
A long time ago, when I was a much younger and more handsomer man, I was out fishing, somewhat near where all of you met me.
Fancy that. Go on.
All right, I'm going. I'm out fishing, and I just get you ever get yourself in a situation, but before the situation gets bad, you get a little feeling in your tummy.
Certainly.
Right.
Well, I'm about crapping my pants because that feeling is turned up to about 11. All right, something ain't right, and I'm trying to get off the water. I start paddling.
Definitely
Like
food
crazy.
poisoning.
Man, I'm more nervous than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs at this point. I'm trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And all of a sudden, the water beneath the dock I'm going to turns black. And this giant beast rises up. And it just starts just to killing everybody. It's not even eating them. It's just squishing them flat. And the water's drowning some people. And the village is getting wrecked. And I'm just paddling a couple miles out trying to get there in a little paddle boat. Just paddle, right? Watching all my friends and family just getting slaughtered. Whew. What a crazy thing. And I cry out to whatever's listening and don't nothing answer. And then I start crying out to things that don't usually listen. In desperation, I cut the palm of my hand and promise my life to anybody who can make this stop. And man, I tell you, in that moment, something you ever hear the expression, there's always a bigger fish in the sea?
Mm-hmm.
So this giant kraken was killing all the people in my place. And it was like commanding the water and all that. And I see this giant green hand come up and pluck that son of a bitch and start turning them into calamari.
Mm-hmm.
That thing just looks right at me and says, "You are now mine." I said, "Sure enough, man, I made the deal. I ain't gonna back off on it now. I'm not gonna start breaking my word now." So he went back in the water, and all the people I watched die were all of a sudden not dead. And so I went back to fishing. You know how there's always two sides to a coin, though? I owe that guy something. I don't know what it is. He has never asked me for it. Let me tell you how long it's been. Everybody in that village is dead again. All of them. Various reasons. That village don't exist. All those people you thought you saw were just illusions. Anyway, it's been a while.
Is this perhaps the deal that you included us in then?
Well, I was asked every so often to do some things. And I got asked to help you guys get to that tower. So I did it. Y'all went in the tower, every one of you. I didn't miss one person because I ain't like that. When I get a job to do and I've given my word I'm going to do something, I get it done.
And then when we were in the mine.
What about the mine? I put you in the tower. I didn't put you in the mine.
Pledge ourselves to something in the mine?
Oh, you didn't pledge
Like
yourself.
agree to something?
You made a deal with a lady. That feels
No,
like
there
an
was like
Eldritch horror.
something else. No, we definitely did a deal with Cletus because it was like once you do it, you can't go back. And I remember Wallace specifically being like, "I hate that you've put me in this position, and I will beat you up for it later."
Well, I mean, I remember you being aggressive about that too, but man, don't even worry about it. Just know that whenever something's asked of you, you got to do it. That's just how this works.
I
That
suppose
story
so.
is both fascinating and terrifying.
How do you guys like how do you guys like the story of a redneck entering into a pack with Eldritch horrors?
Did this being
Oh,
ever reveal to you its name?
Eldritch horrors? Is that what you said? Horror?
Oh boy.
Are you asking about the plural? Or are you asking about a WH?
Uh-oh.
Because
Well,
either
I'm
way,
just
the story's
clarifying
been a
what I
hootin' damn
heard.
time. Anyway, he's only had me kill one person, and I wasn't even that mad about it.
Rookie.
Now, typically, I spend most of my days fishing. I can't die.
Oh god. Whores? That's a whole different story. I have no idea what that's in reference to. Also, Rick, I did see your message.
Oh man, I got some stories about them too. If you want them.
Nope.
Cletus. Cletus,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever happen to catch this beast's name? The one whose pact you entered into.
I've wanted to ask a question, but this ain't the kind of thing that you can really speak when it's around. Man, dude, let me tell you, this thing shows up and you just get petrified. I must have been in its presence 1,500 times, and I ain't been able to say one word to it. It shows up, it tells me the situation, and then it leaves, and I do whatever the hell it says, because what else am I going to do?
And it's never given you a name.
At first,
And then as
I
he
was
says,
afraid.
At
You were
first you were
petrified.
afraid, then you were petrified.
I can
Squint.
describe him to you.
I nod as if to say, go ahead.
Well, first of all, he is several hundred, possibly 1,000 foot tall. He always comes out of water. Even if he was to show up here, water would swirl and then he would come out of water. He's got giant wings. His skin is like a really dark green. He's bipedal. He looks at he looks at Paige and goes, "That means he's got 2 feet." And he stands up.
I know what
like
it means, bloke. I'm just impressed you know the damn word.
All right, well, calm down, buddy. I'm just making sure you
Is
stay
it
on page.
Cthulhu?
It doesn't really have hair, although I ain't never been on the top of his head to see it. I only see it briefly as he emerges from the ground. Always emerging from something. It's a really weird trait. My accent changed right there for some reason. But anyway, oh, hell yeah. Then he'll just be popping up, and then you want to shit your pants. And his face, his eyes, always his gaze. Ooh. I've never been able to look straight into his eyes. I can't. The closer I get to his face with my eyes, just the more batshit crazy I start to go. Just the horror and the confusion and the madness. Ooh. But I do know that his face kind of looks like an elephant.
Certainly seems trustworthy then.
Well, it don't matter if he's trustworthy or not. If he tells you to do something, you do it or die.
And it's been all this time and your pact hasn't ended yet.
That's the funny thing about making the deals with powers, and you all need to listen closely to what I'm telling you, because I'm about to tell you some damn wisdom. Read the fine print and work out the details before you sign up, because I didn't put a timeline on my bargain.
I'm interested to know what use a power such as that could have for you. No offense.
Well, sometimes some people need slapped with a shovel. No offense. Sometimes you just need somebody to drop off the dry cleaning.
Peculiar. Rather peculiar.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, things so batshit crazy, I don't claim to understand exactly why it does what it does. I just can tell you what it's done.
Very well. You're kind of a weirdo, Cletus.
Well, as my pappy taught me, takes one to know one, dummy.
I nod.
Anyway,
I got reminded of this by Rick, but you never told me what my religion role got about the Great Sage.
you have heard of a great sage. You know that it is a being that is revered. But as you're from another land, and even in your other land, you've heard of this great sage, but you don't really, it's not your cup of tea, right?
So I don't think it could be like another name for what's it called? The person who's the head of my order.
No, the head of your order was never called the great sage. It's called
Okay.
a great sage, but this is a very clear the great sage. You mean the order for this character?
Yes, for Wally.
Okay, all right. So
Yes, yes.
need to clarify that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have said their name, but I didn't know if you would recognize it.
I would not have. To be honest, I would have been like, who the fuck is that?
But to be clear, not the Order of Elven Herbs and Spices.
Yes, not those. Not those.
I
Talking
have
about
not.
something different.
We have not ruled that out.
Well, I don't know if Wally would know what that is, though. The Order of Elven Herbs and Spices.
Why is Popeye
Nope.
mad at the Pope?
Nope. You can't redeem your own points.
Because he goes to Mount Olive.
What? This is some Pope lore.
Hey, girl, are you a mountain?
Yep, Toasty.
Is this Cletus?
Because I just cannot get over you.
Alright, we got a level. Oh, I see we're doing a big stretch. That's what to let y'all know.
Oh, big stretch.
Anyway,
Yeah, once Cletus is done telling his story, I go back to eyeing a rebellion weirdly.
last bit of thing I'll tell you. Y'all ain't safe.
Yes, quite evidently.
I would never have any negative ill will towards any of y'all. I really like y'all in the time. You guys have treated me kinder than any of the people I've met since my village went away. And it sure is nice to have people
We'll
to
have
chat
to
with
fix
again.
that.
But if whatever it is I'm a servant of is interested in your path, I ain't never seen it work out good for small folk like us. He thinks in terms we can't comprehend, and his plans hardly ever focus on something as small as us.
Would I?
Well, what does he have to do with us then, mate? We didn't make a pact with him.
Oh, actually, we did.
Bloody hell.
I'm pretty certain that we did. I'm like fairly certain that we kind of did. Like 70% sure that we kind of made a bit of a pact with him.
I would say it's even a safer bet than 70%, to be honest.
Would you say that, Ricky?
would.
I don't remember the wording of it because I don't think I wrote it down, but I remember that happening. well, actually, I might have wrote it down, but I think I lost my note document from the start of the campaign.
Let me pause. I redeemed make the DM tell a joke, and I think my favorite part of that, besides the awesome joke I told, was Toasty's response of "what the," and then immediately redeeming the shut up one.
It is very cat. It's very cat. Balfet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did make a pact with. But okay, since Wally had been studying the continent that the Vale is a part of before going there, like with history books and stuff, the history books wouldn't have been like super accurate because they've never, like, this is the first time that my continent has made a proper expansion to this one, well, to the Vale. But would I have heard of perhaps some sort of eldritch entity that used to run around in the Vale?
Yeah,
circa, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
You would have heard about Abel.
Right. Would any of the descriptions that just got from Cletus match anything I've ever heard about Abel?
I'm not even gonna make you roll. Nope.
Okay. Then Wally's gonna say, well,
That's a fun. That's a fun side plot for later.
Wally's gonna say, perhaps it might benefit us to try and find some protection in the form of another great eldritch entity.
I know a guy who you can make a pact with. A long-term permanent pact. Give me a perception check. Anybody who cares.
He's like grabbing his crotch.
Saul's got disadvantage.
What the heck? No, screw you. 24.
Oh, hang on. Paige got a 16.
Digby wouldn't care. I rolled for Digby, but Digby wouldn't care. He's still chewing on the bone, so never mind. Forget Digby's roll. Oh yeah, you rolled a 1, so you could re-roll.
Rob and Wallace notice a sheen flash briefly over Cletus's eyes. And then, in the most Midwestern fashion ever, Cletus takes a big old breath, slaps his hand on both of his knees, and goes, "Well," and just gets up and starts to walk away.
That's very English as well. We do,
really?
Instead of "well," we go, "Right."
The other British person I know didn't like when I would point this out. But British people and rednecks have a lot in common.
They do. I think it's because rednecks have a lot of like I don't remember where I heard this, but I heard something of like the term redneck comes from like Scotland. So I think there is actually a historical reason for the crossover, but I've never looked into it. I don't remember what it was that made me think that. But I've had this thought before. There's definitely crossover. Inbreeding.
Who said that?
So, anyways,
Wallace will just watch Cletus leave. I love to watch you walk away.
He hates to see you leave, but he loves to watch you go.
Cletus shakes his moneymaker on the way out.
You mean all the fish, right?
He has the fish over his shoulder like it's like a fashion accessory.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Wally's just in contemplation as Cletus leaves. Cleaves.
As Cletus cleaves.
I think if Cletus is right, then perhaps we do need to make haste in trying to return to wherever we came from.
Well, so does that mean we go back where we came, or we take out this necromancer, or
We're taking out the necromancer so we can return home.
Okay, right. I'm starting to get so confused, mate.
That carnival leader, Isolda, she said that if we deal with this necromancer, she might feel a little bit more willing to help us get back home. Although, I will say, should the necromancer offer a way back, it's easier than just killing him. I might be inclined to accept it.
Right. Well, we have to approach all bargains equally, right? We can't just take the first deal that comes at us. Hey, that's just poor business, right? We need to be more on top of things. We have
And I
to,
have plenty
we
of
have
business to attend to.
right, and we have to play them against each other too, right, mate? Yeah.
Wally
I think
gives you this look that's like, uh, it's like, what is wrong with you?
It's like, no. I'm finally on the same page as you, mate, right? Hey, you got it? The same page? Come on, we got this. And Paige just kind of like keeps going on about like, all right, we're gonna do this, and then
I think you're trying too hard. We should consider if we want to rest or if we want to go. Never mind. Izzy gets up and follows the bones.
Show me your marching order.
I suppose onward we go.
oh,
Okay. Well, where? Just here. Which is the front? Which is the back?
Going from left to right.
So left is the front?
No, right is the front.
Oh, you mean we're moving from left to right. I see. Digby will take point because he's sniffing like a little sniffer dog. Sniffing for bones. Wally will go like here.
And yeah, Paige should be.
I like this formation. Paige, you should move forward one so we got like a little wave going on. I got a bone for him. Are you making me say these things?
Izzy.
Actually, I like this better. One back.
Oh, did I close? There we go.
Izzy, I sent you a message in roll 20.
Get ready to be screwed, everyone. What's that mean?
Well, that's first, I don't appreciate that, but also, you're not wrong.
Well, I don't want to be surrounded. We're being surrounded.
Emerging from the sand
Oh, it's snakes.
is Ron's favorite monster in the game.
Poisonous.
A swarm of poisonous snakes.
Oh no, it's a bunch of no feet.
Venom vines.
I will
Don't
end
touch it,
the
the poison will
stream.
get you.
Be no
Snakes.
raid.
It had
We'll
to be
just
snakes.
be dead air.
Dude, look, it's a swarm of poisonous snakes. Snakes, I don't know what to tell you. They're venom vines. I have to get here all the way from Formoria. Initiative. Okay, I'm fine with rolling in the middle. I would prefer to roll earlier, but such is life. C'est la vie.
Everybody roll initiative.
What if we refuse?
That's fine.
That was ominous.
The swarm of snakes starts writhing at you.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Do they have
Attack you.
advantage?
immediately.
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the +1 from Cupcake. The 9 still
So
doesn't
I have a
hit.
question.
Yeah.
Is the group of tokens a swarm of snakes? Or is each token a different group of snakes?
It's 5 swarms of snakes.
Okay.
Oh, there's one underneath me.
Yeah. Paige?
Gross.
Wow. You guys are so good.
True.
Your turn, Rob Plant.
Well, they're obviously hostile.
Yeah, they've already tried to attack both Wally and Paige.
I think the initiative order needs to be clicked again because this page is out of order. That's well out of order, mate.
Right, yeah. I'm right out of order,
Did you roll really late, Paige?
possibly.
Yeah.
I think it was just after you pressed it because someone that rolled like immediately before him is on there.
Yeah, you got Aramolian.
On my back. Ow.
Anyway, Rob, go. Chill touch. On which one?
That one right there. AC 19 for 8.
Oh, are there 2 there? That looks weird.
All right, Rob. I have somebody. Rob, I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. It is important.
Can Rob be poisoned?
Oh, no. Don't worry about it, Rob.
I was gonna say, I was
Yeah.
like, what is
Yeah, well,
poison?
I can't be
Molly, your
poisoned.
turn. Yeah, but you still
Hello.
take 9 piercing.
Was that on me?
Uh,
The AC 15?
Yeah.
That misses.
Oh,
How's
okay,
it miss?
Rob. Because he has mage armor.
I have mage armor on it. My AC is 13 plus Dex mod.
When did you cast Mage Armor? Oh, it's duration 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Duration 8 hours, so I cast
That
it
works.
like at the beginning of the session.
Do tiny creatures give you disadvantage when you shoot?
No.
Do I have disadvantage from it being? Do I have disadvantage from it being in melee because it's tiny?
You have, yes, because unless you have,
Okay.
because it's on you.
Okay. Uh, I will pull out one of my short swords then and stab it.
You don't want to just run away and give me a free
I
reaction.
kind of just want to shoot it. I don't even with the disadvantage. Can I just shoot it?
I mean, you
I'm
can
just gonna
try.
shoot it. Yeah.
Commit.
11.
I don't know their armor.
I would
That
miss
misses.
anyway, I suppose. Okay. And then my little dude, he's gonna come. Come help me. And am I allowed to like move off of their square? Is that allowed?
You're gonna get whapped if you move any more.
Well, yeah, I just want my little friend to be able to help. And he's gonna attack. Da-da-da-da. Well, that's my go.
All right. Aramolian.
Move Digby here.
going to move.
I would get the heck out of there too, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to move all the way over there, and then I will. I'm gonna drop my quarterstaff and pull out my short bow.
And shoot Izzy.
As you should.
And shoot this one. Oh wait, that's on someone. Never mind. Oh, on someone.
This one isn't.
This
And
one.
This one isn't.
I'm gonna shoot that one. I don't want to accidentally shoot someone.
There's no rule for that, but I feel like you guys will understand if you shoot a swarm on somebody
Whoops.
and miss. The
Yeah, that's why
15
I'm
hits.
talking about. Then my little guy is gonna infuse your shot. Oh wait, maybe not.
I don't think
Fuck,
he
never
is.
mind.
7 piercing damage.
You see a few snakes fall off the swarm and die.
Yeah, screw those guys.
All right, Izzy, your turn.
Hold still, deadhead. I'm gonna remove some slivery beasts. What's that?
That one misses. That one hits. You hitting this one right here?
Yep. Well, I don't think. Is there a sneak attack? Because. Or yeah, Rob Zombies there. Yeah, I didn't see that.
They don't do a
Probably.
good job explaining the rules for that.
Hmm.
Does a 21 hit is? I need you to make a DC
Yeah.
10 Constitution saving throw.
At least this one looked pretty low on its damage.
That's good because it would have been 17 damage.
Mhm.
All right, you take 3 piercing.
The Constitution saving throws half damage on a failed save, or half damage on a successful save. So he takes 3 piercing and 8 poison.
He does.
That snake is poison.
Oh. You have inspiration for being honest. Ooh, natural 1 on Digby June.
Digby June.
All right, Paige, go ahead and go, and I have a
Okay.
good. I'll reshuffle you, so you'll go pretty quick again.
All right. Well, okay, so there's a swarm on me.
Yes.
Then I'm going to try to attack it.
Okay.
14.
That barely hits.
Nice. Roll me some damage. That's a 5 piercing. Ah, I only rolled.
All right.
Okay, and bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to Wallace.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'd say D6. Yep, it's a D6.
Thank you kindly.
Right, you're welcome, mate. And let's see. I guess maybe it's not really much of a point of moving. I'm just kind of hitting these snakes that are on me. So yeah, that's it for Paige.
Does a 19 hit, Paige?
I do believe it does.
Go ahead and roll your DC 10 save
yeah.
throw.
Con save.
Yes.
Oh, 23.
You take 9 piercing and 7 poison.
16. 9 and 7. 16. I was gonna do it.
I was there.
I was just checking to see if I had anything to negate any of that, but I do not.
All right, Wally.
Oh,
Hi, that's me.
Does a 21 hit?
I mean, I do.
Uh,
Saving it.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
So I was doing math. I'm gonna use my. Actually, I'll see if I need to over one. Well, never mind.
Take 8 piercing and 15 poison.
Okay. I'm still up.
What you got, Rob? It's a great initiative for Rob.
Yeah, especially after that just happened. That roll sucked.
On which one?
I don't know why my spell save DC is not updating, but my spell save DC is 12.
It says it on there.
So-
Oh, you mean on the
It says
description.
11.
On the one where you rolled the damage, it says
Yeah,
12.
that's right, but the spell description ones are wrong.
Does that save or suck?
That is half as much on a successful save.
Or
Hold
you
on, I
cast
gotta
it.
put it down.
I would be careful with that. Remember, your allies are there too.
Yeah, but it says creatures of my choice. You invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot sphere centered on a point of your choosing. Each creature of your choice in the area must make a Constitution save. So I'm obviously not picking allies.
What book did you
Oh.
get that spell out of?
It's from Strixhaven,
Hmm.
which is also where Silvery Bobs is from, which we have used.
Yeah, and then it says in addition, one creature your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points.
Yes, which is going to be Wally's going to heal. The bad guys are going to take damage. Or the
So I roll a
snakes are going to
d10.
take bad. You spend a hit die.
It says I roll one of my unspent hit die, I'll get a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your ability modifier. So it'd be a
Yes.
d10 plus whatever your intelligence is. Ooh,
So you're
What's
going
your
to gain
intelligence?
10. Because my
10.
intelligence modifier is 2.
thank you very much. Nice. Do I spend it? Yes.
It didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to, but it did way more healing than I thought it was going to.
Sure enough.
All right, Izzy. Yeah. Make that
Yeah,
saving throw.
the necromancer slows down some area effect spell.
Yeah.
Make that con save, Izzy. Good job. You take 11 piercing and 5 poison.
Oh, that was perfect, Sedge.
Got him. Paige, your turn.
Okay, so I probably see Izzy go down, but I've got snakes on me, man.
I had to pick between Izzy and Wallace there.
Um, And I think I'm gonna have to get out of these snakes to get. So.
Oh, you got no healing word?
No, I don't have that one. I don't. But actually, you know what? Forget it. Paige is gonna try to. Oh wait, Izzy's not over there. Izzy would be like right here. I guess I'll just attack.
Correct.
Oh, so you could move down to heal him if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, if he's right there, I could do. Yeah, I'll do another cure wounds on him.
So you're gonna step down and do a cure wounds?
Yeah. And the cure wounds did 12 on Izzy. Right, there you go, mate.
Wally, what do you got, bud?
All better then. That's my action, and yeah.
I'm just moving myself to see the enemies. Okay. That would hit me. That would hit my allies. So if I want, like, that would trigger an opportunity attack with that.
I had forgotten to apply the
Yeah,
damage
sure.
to the one that failed to save, so I just did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apply that damage so it dies.
You better apply that damage. I'm just checking the thing. Okay. Wally, oh god, is gonna move here, and he's just gonna take the disadvantage. And he's gonna use his crossbow to shoot this one. So I don't think that one's. And that one's on Rob, isn't it?
Which one? This one?
Oh no! Oh yeah, then I want to shoot this one. Yeah, the one above him. And I'll use my player inspiration to cancel out the disadvantage.
Ron, we're getting an echo through you. That hits.
Cool. And it is my foe. So I'm going to roll an extra d4. 10. And then my little dude. Diggers is gonna. If he pushes me, will I take the opportunity attack from the dudes?
No, forced movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
So if I have the Digby try and push me, can I move away if I fail the check and not get opportunity attack? Is that allowed, Ricky?
I'm looking. It seems cheesy.
I have to agree that is extremely cheesy. But when I looked up the build to push tokens around, that's when it came up. And when you're forced to move because somebody else did something to you, it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. By the fact that he's in control of both characters makes it really cheesy.
The key to that is forced. If he's allowing it to happen, he's not forced.
Yeah,
to
I
move.
wouldn't allow it because I'm assuming that would be like I accept it. So Wally would be like, "What are you doing, you little freak?" But Wally would roll acrobatics, I guess. I'll just have Digby attack.
I mean, I can't think of a reason where it wouldn't work without further research, to be honest. It's just cheesy, and I will judge you.
Well, that's fine then. I'll just have Digby attack.
Now, mind you, that Bard spell that says that they have to use the reaction and move, that does provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I kept forgetting about this. Yeah, because you have to spend a reaction to move. Digby's gonna attack the weaker looking one. Where's my?
That's gonna be the bottom one.
Yes. 17.
That hits.
Is this how I do it? 8 piercing damage. Yay! That's his max damage. And that does. Help me and dig me F magic hit points.
Aramolian.
Well, I think I'm gonna shoot again.
Did I kill one or did it get moved?
There's only 5.
This
Oh,
one.
did I shoot that one then?
Yeah, that one there. That's the one I shoot.
Let's go. Oh, dear God.
Oh,
Nice.
I should not cheer for you anymore.
all right. 9 damage.
Ooh.
Ricky, I'm sending you a whisper only because I'm trying to help you out.
Is this about resistances?
It is.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Okay. I'm just
I appreciate you.
just playing fair.
Izzy, you're on the ground. All right. That's your
Yeah,
bonus action.
it's one of those things I forget to check all the time too.
Me three. I thought about it. I was like, man, it feels weird that they take full damage from arrows.
Yeah, it's a big group of snakes. There's like
Yeah.
70 of them, and you shoot an arrow at a group of 70 snakes, and they
You
take
shished
full
above
damage.
them.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
weird.
Izzy, you have 15 feet of movement left, or so.
Stands up and attacks one on plant.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah,
Oh. That does
Robert
make more
Plant.
sense, yes.
All right. Let's see your attack.
After the cry, yeah. Yeah.
Damage noted. Got it. Mr. Plant, you need a 17 or better to hurt you. Or 16. You have 16 armor exactly, don't you?
my AC is indeed 16.
I need a Constitution saving throw above 10 from you.
He doesn't.
I'm
he
a
doesn't get
zombie. I'm
poisoned.
immune to poison.
It would have been 21 damage. Instead, it's 9 piercing.
Your damage has been noted, good sir.
Snakes roll and crawl over.
No, they're forming. They're forming into a giga mass.
Ooh, but a 9 to hit doesn't matter. And with it being the top of the round and it being 10 p.m., we're going to finish this one next time.
Okay, I was just looking to see where those snakes were. Wait, can you mark then the one that I hit so I know which one has my favorite foe on it? Because I shot the one. I think it was that one, but I don't remember.
It's the one on Rob.
The one on Rob.
Yeah.
Well, it was above Rob when I shot it. Has it moved down onto him?
Anyway, get out of here. We're done. Let's
Wait,
make
can you
something.
put like a thingy on it? A marker. Thank you.
I like that spell.
That's a good
That
spell.
Wither
Withering
and
Bloom.
Bloom. Yeah.
It's way better at healing than I thought it was going to be, but way
It's a
worse
bit
on
much.
damage.
It's a bit much. What level spell is it?
It's a second level spell.
Nah, that's a bit much for a second level spell, but the damage
I
is really low.
disagree. I think the damage is so low that it's fine, especially since you have to spend a hit die. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still, it's what it is it's giving wizards the ability to heal people, and I'm not a fan.
But yeah, but it's not like
it's a
wizard healing.
it's a necromancy spell, and
Also not a fan.
necromancy spells always have that little bit of hurt and a little bit of healing when they do healing. Like vampiric touch does healing, but it's a little bit of hurt, little bit of healing.
It's different
Life
when
transparent.
it's self-focused, I think. And I'm not a fan of like pushing that out. I know it's not a lot. I just
Oh yeah, the snakes next to Izzy have advantage against them.
Yeah.
I'm always super confused about where these snakes are. I'm not gonna lie. I
Alright,
can never tell
so-
where they are.
I'm leaving. I'm going away.
All right, guys. So we are. While Ricky goes away, nobody else go away, please, as we get ready to raid out. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Defenders of the Vale.
The part of the spell that I think
Yeah,
makes it a little bit much, it's each creature of my choice.
Yeah.
And it's 2d6 damage.
If it was everything in the area and I didn't get a choice, then I think it would be fine. But with it being
it's fine.
each creature of my choice, I think it makes it a little overpowering.
That's
I
alright.
disagree.
Not much,
All right,
but a
guys.
little.
Thanks, everyone. Good night. We love ya.
Okay.